Hey guys, just going over this Craftsman 31cc trimmer, and what happens is when you prime it, it's hard to start, it's rough running when it does. When you prime it, the primer bulb just stays in like that. I know it's not the primer bulb because at first it moves fine. Once I push it in, it doesn't want to come back out. It generally tells me something's going on in the carburetor, so we have to dig into the carburetor and see why it's not pulling fuel through. So first thing is remove the 4 screws here, and we'll get this cover off. You got to make sure that the choke line's up here, that you can pop it off there. So these 4 screws. And then this will pop off like that. There's air filter in there. Then you got, with the same, this is a T20 Torx bit. Pull this plate off the carb, that's just for the choke. Keep that together in order. And then we have our carb. And we'll pop off the throttle, and then the 2 fuel lines. A little bit of fuel coming out of there, that's okay. Clean that up. Now, as you can see, that fuel line, or that primer bulb, is working like it should. The fuel lines are in good shape, nice and spongy. You can see that the bulb is working, but when it tries to pull fuel through, it can't. So like we did a million times before, I'm going to pull the carb apart. And it looks okay. Might be getting a little bit hard here on the carburetor. Got some dirt in there, so we're gonna give this a good cleaning. Let's check the other side first, where the metering diaphragm is. So under here is a metering diaphragm, and that seems okay too. If this was hard as a rock or like felt like plastic, I would replace this. And there's the metering diaphragm. There's a gasket below it, and then the rubber on top. Let's give this a good cleaning. I'm gonna pull this screen out because there is a good amount of gunk in there. So it doesn't look blocked, but it doesn't look great either. Tell you what, it doesn't look dirty, but I'm having a hard time getting carb cleaner and air through it. It's kind of weird. It's like the screen is like clogged, but it doesn't even look like it is. All right, so that's all clear now. I cleaned off some of the surface on this underside here. I've never seen this before, but the fuel screen looked clean, but would not let any liquid through, no air through. So I took my time and cleaned it out pretty good. Even hit with a torch to make sure that there was nothing in there, just sitting in there gummed up. So I'm fairly confident that's gonna let through now. Like I said, I cleaned up the surface. I'm gonna put this back together, see if I can get fuel to draw through it. So I'll get this top plate on first with the idle adjuster. Which that idle is adjusted in pretty far, probably because trouble running before. And then we have the diaphragm. I actually moved the needle arm up just a slight bit, just to make sure we have good contact there and it's all opening far enough. Again, on that metering diaphragm, the gasket is down first, followed by the diaphragm second. Now I'm going to hook this up, prime it a few times, and see if the fuel is coming through like it's supposed to. And that one. Now I'm getting fuel through. And it's coming through real easy now. So I'm confident that that is now going to run like it's supposed to. All right, so I got the throttle already hooked up. I'm going to put the throttle plate on. I don't see a gasket here. There wasn't one on. I'm wondering if it needs one. Okay, it's on. There's a little collar there. Make sure that you get that in the right position. Should be somewhere around the middle. To get this piece on the cover. Make sure your air filter's there. Don't over tighten, going in the plastic. All right, so we'll try to give this a start. First position, primed it already a bunch of times. I did check the fuel filter. I forgot to mention, I checked the fuel filter, and it does, you know, it does look clean. It looks basically brand new. So let's give it a shot. Gotta squeeze the throttle. Well, it runs, but I may need to adjust the carburetor a little bit. On this carburetor, it is the D looking come out a little bit. I'm out of fuel. Get some fuel in there. Try it again. I'm just trying to dial in the carburetor a little bit. All right, cool. That did the trick. I'm just gonna clean this up a little bit, some of the gas that spilled in the meantime. But I'm happy with that. Starts, runs easy, adjusted the carburetor a little bit. So just needed a little bit of cleaning, and now it's running like new. So remember guys, thanks for watching, like and subscribe. Check out my other videos if hopefully something can help you out. Catch you next time.